Follow all Moessieurs news on his website, www.moessieurs.com. And on his Facebook Moessieurs and Instagram Moessieurs13 page 2. For daily exclusive publications.
Hello and welcome on Moessieurs for this new Quick Friday video. And the today topic is about navigation, this button that you have here on the Montage M. But not only how to use it, but also the interesting things that you can see on it. Just before to start, if you are not already a Moessieurs YouTube follower, please click on subscribe and click on the bell to be informed when I release new video. If you like the content, please press on the thumb. And if you want to support the channel to thank me for the free video content I release for you on YouTube, you have bottom right the video, the super things.
Making a video just to press on the navigation button is a bit of scam. No, it's not. I've got lots of interesting things to show you, to think about when you use that handy navigation screen. It was requested by Montage and MODX users on the Yamaha idea scale. Could we have a shortcut screen that would allow us to access to a lot of screens quickly? Because we're not all like Joel, we don't all know how to navigate on all the menus. Well, that's what it's there for. For this performance, I chose 3 different parts: an AWM2, an FMX, and an ANX. In terms of parts, the icons on the screen will differ, depending on which synthesis you are using. But for the moment, we're on the common level here. When I press navigation on the common level, I get this screen with these nice shortcuts icons. They also allow us to see certain points, to understand things. It's not just a matter of clicking on the shortcuts. In fact, there's a nice diagram here, explaining to you the Montage M structure. Starting here, you can see at the top where filter and amplitude are, and at the top, there's the little word part. Look here, I'm on the common level. If I click here, I go to the part level, by default on the first part. If I press navigation again, watch out, I'm in navigation at part level, since I've moved to the part level. So these first 2 icons at the top, look out, it's right part 1 to 16, so it'll take you to the parts filter and amplitude screens. If I want to set something general for my performance, as I did earlier, look at the last one you used, there's the little orange dot above it. You've got the filter envelope generator and underneath you've got the amplitude generator. It's good to use the navigation button. Not everyone knows the menus like me, who's been working with Yamaha synthesizers for over 20 years. But nevertheless, you're not going to do that when you're on filter to go to amplitude? You're not going to do that. On beginning, you don't really know where the screens are, but after a while, you'll be able to navigate directly at a same level. Here we have our 16 parts, which will receive modulations at the general performance filter and amplitude levels, which will modulate them in the same way. You'll also see the AD input with its effects structure. The AD input's dedicated A and B insertion effects, then pass through the equalizer. Then underneath here, we have everything that affects this in a general way, for AD input not all. There's pitch, there's the super knob, there's arpeggios at the common level. You've seen my videos about arpeggios, here we're at the common level, the motion sequencer, everything controlled there. If I click on perf setting, it brings me straight to the first screen on the common level. You'll see the little orange dot indicating that you were there last time. So to speak, it's your snitch. Then all this little world, once we've done all that, we've got the pitch, the super knob, the controllers, the arpeggios that modulate all the sounds in my whole performance. After that, it all goes into the system effects, variation and reverb. Then we go to Master FX and Master Equalizer. This screen is great, because it shows you the Montage M structure of what we've got at each level. Let's go to the part level. You see it's smooth. We navigate to the part level now. My first part is an ANX, which gives us quick direct access. We can go to the envelope generator, LFO, noise, and oscillator levels. I can go directly to my oscillator like this. There's a big advantage here, because it's much better to click here, after you've clicked on navigation, than to go like this. Of course, you're still on the same screen, but you have to click at the top and select them there. Frankly, even if it's not that much faster, it's still much smoother. You can see our ANX structure with the generator envelopes on the side, the LFO, the mix, the modifier that was added in OS2, which is just after all that. Then it goes through the LFO, the amplitude, the filter, then into the effects, and in the meantime it's been modulated by all this. The advantage is that it also shows you what you have, for the specific ANX parameters. You have the part setting, it's modulated by all of this, you see the part LFO, all this, and then you have our system effects at the end, which affect the part by send levels. I remind you that Master FX and Master Equalizer are general for all performance parts. That was for my ANX part. I switched to the FM part, which is indicated here. FMX settings. You can see that the screen is different. The structure is the same at the end, so I won't go over it again. The modulation elements are a little different, because we have the second LFO on the FM and the part LFO is here. You can see that we have different settings here. But it's operator, here when I click I'm on operator 1. Then I'll click here to get my other operators, but by default I'm on the 1. Here we don't have the 8 because it wouldn't fit in the screen. And we go through level, e.g., filter, and so on. I remind you that FM is mono, and that it's the whole 8 operators block call algorithm that is passing through the FX. Then it goes to the master effects. Now let's take a look at AWM2 to finish. We're going to find our oscillators again, and by default, we'll find element 1 here in navigation. You can see the pitch, which modulates the oscillators that are waveforms, then pass to filter and amplitude. You've got your sound's entire path, where it's going and where it can go. Then there are the effects, and everything that can modulate your part. You have access here to the master zones. Don't think there's no access to master zones on FMX or ANX. Of course they're here too, I didn't go into details earlier. We find the same things with our insertion effects, which have pretty icons on this graphic level. Navigation screen tells you how it's structured, where the sound goes, where it comes from, where it goes out. It lets you navigate quickly to edit your sounds. Depending on where you are, for example here on filter, you may want to go to amplitude, but you don't have to click on the navigation button again. It's right amplitude here, so try also to learn where you're going to. But when you first get to grips with the Montage M, especially if it's your first Yamaha synthesizer, this navigation screen will help you a lot.
This is video ending. I hope you have liked it. I hope you have find it interesting. As a reminder, you can book your Moessieux Masterclass directly on the Music Arcspace platform. See you soon for one other Moessieux video. Bye.
Would you like to discover, learn, or improve your knowledge of your Yamaha synthesizer or stage keyboard? Book your Moessieurs Masterclass now. Your private session is conducted online through Zoom. Take all benefit of Moessieurs' expertise, Yamaha synthesizers and stage keyboard specialist and consultant for Yamaha Music Europe and France. As member of International Yamaha Tech Talk live team, music hackspace instructor and host of the Camelot Pro Sessions, Joel take care of your experience level. Whether you're a beginner or a skilled user, get the most out of your Yamaha synthesizer, stage keyboard, John Mayla's software suite or Camelot Pro. Book your session for your personal Moessieurs one-to-one session. It's available for users all over the world through Music Hackspace platform. It's easy. Select your date and time from the Moessieurs calendar available slots on your time zone. Thank you for watching this Moessieurs video. Do not forget to click on like, subscribe and click on the bell to be informed when a new video is online. Do not hesitate to write a comment or ask a question. See you soon, bye!